Right, Shalom, with the GMS Virginia camp. Back out here once again, another week. Do what we've been called to do. Let's prophesy. Before we get started, like always, we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kakadash. The boldest, the elder apostles, the great millstone, the true leaders, the true teachers of the nation of Israel, Yasha, all in the Hebrew. Shalom to the hopeful elect, we almost home. Right, we are the prophets of the Lord, despite what these naysayers may think. Right? We have the holy oracles of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yahweh being the name of who these people call God. Alright? Yahushua being the one who these people call Jesus. Alright? We come in their names, we come in their power to prophesy truth. Alright, to be a prophet, it means to say before. Right? So we're telling these people things that are gonna happen in the future. So a lot of times people are naysaying, scoff at things because it's not happening at that moment in time. But the prophet ain't there to tell you what's going to happen at that moment in time. He's there to tell you what's going to warn you. Right? So get to Isaiah the 13th chapter and read verse 1 through 2.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 13, and verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amoz, did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
Lift ye up a banner, all right? You go to that word banner, it means a sign, right? A sign of what? A sign of destruction against Babylon, all right? This is that high mountain that's spoken of in Isaiah, all right? The high government that runs the earth. Well, that's used to run the earth anyways, with its military, all right? Its economic system. Hey, why you think now you got, which we're hoping this thing actually pops off next year, but it's looking like it is because Russia, which we know Russia is the big bad bear, right? The scriptures speak about the war putting the jaws back in the books, right? Gog and Magog, right? And returning them back to that manly, fierce war mind state, all right? America thinks they're still dealing with Russia before the Soviet Union, right? They think they're dealing with that depleted Russia that, you know, said no more. We seen y'all drop bombs on us. We seen y'all use military tactics that was too good for us. This ain't that same Russia. This Russia here, the Lord's been dealing with this Russia to build them up militarily, all right, to allow them to make back deals with America's allies and America's enemies, such as China, Korea, which China became an enemy of America after they used America to build their same thing. They start detaching themselves and like, okay, we let you pimp us out. We're gonna pimp you and go behind your back and go hang with your arch enemy, Russia. Right?
Oh yeah, don't forget about America's debt too, remember? Because they control America's debt. You know, that's why everything is made from China, man.
Yeah, really the elites control the debt because when you go, they show you that in the Game of Thrones with the Iron Bank. All that shit, all of it's fake when you really want to break it down. That's why they're about to easily transfer into this digital economic system because the dollar is the same thing as what you would call these cryptocurrencies. It's the same exact shit. None of it's real. It's all imaginative. You know, who controls it? The bankers. Everybody's in debt to who? The bankers. China's in debt to the bankers at the end of the day. All right? Russia's in debt to the bankers. Because when you go into the history of the what was that father's name? Rothschild, right? Which they go back to the Bowers. First their name was the Bowers, then they changed their name to the Rothschilds, and before they was the Bowers, all right, they were the no, what's that wicked family? The Borgias. They were the Borgias. Then they changed their names to the Bowers. Then they changed their names to the Rothschilds. But the father, Amshare, he sent his sons out, all right, to different parts of the world to set up these banks, right? And within that, they funded, the first major war they funded was the Napoleon War. And it was a debt. And that's how they racked up this current, riches that they get. Some of these institutions. So fast forward to the day, we're lifting up a standard, we're lifting up a sign that destruction is imminent because now you have enemies, which is all set up. If you really want to get deep into it, the bankers, these wicked banking families, they're playing everybody because they have an agenda, which I did a video about the show 100. They have an agenda which they know they want World War III to happen. They're actually going to be the ones to cause it, but they think some way somehow they're going to build this fake utopian world, right? Which they're calling the metaverse, right? But in the 100, it was known as the City of Light, right? But it's going to backfire on them. They're trying to use this AI technology, this algorithm, this computer, which they show you that shit gonna go haywire any goddamn way because it has a mind of its own. They show you that it was an old Disney movie, Smart House, with the mom. Well, the house was ran by AI. All right, she would tell you, "Get up, little girl, it's time for school." You would hear a voice in the house just talking. Time for breakfast. It was just a voice, and then one day the voice appeared as a fucking movie. And then she went haywire. She started locking them in their rooms, but she thought it was but it's AI. So everything she was doing, which they showed you that in 102, her name was Allie. Everything she was doing, she thought it was for the betterment of mankind because that's how they wired her to be. So she would lock you up, torture you. In the 100, she would torture you, take the key. They call it the key, right? But she got the same emblem as the metaverse on you. They was taking it, and if you didn't want to take it, they forced you to take it. Right, this dude Jaw, Allie was using him to get people to take it. Then it got to a point people was like, oh, fuck this shit. There was one episode they was crucifying one of the dudes for not taking it. But Allie ends up destroying the earth. She ends up shooting nukes off.
Same thing, iRobot.
Yeah, iRobot. Yeah.
I mean, they came off. The robots came off as friendly and for the betterment. But with artificial intelligence, it keeps adding on.
Yeah.
So then they got to the point where they want to lock everything down.
Yeah, because they're programmed to do one thing and one thing only. Whatever they're programmed to do. So regardless, they'll harm you to get that agenda accomplished. Right? Yeah. This whole AI shit, it's going to be their demise. This whole technocracy that they got to do is going to be their demise because it's going to backfire.
An example was of the Matrix. I think that the Matrix, that's how it got started, right? So before the Matrix, I seen the animated one. I think it's called the Animatrix, whatever. It's the same thing, man. Before everything started.
And then in the 100, when they took the key, which the guy told him, he said, "Look," he told him, "You took the chip." And he said, everybody that took it, he said they think it like they see it like. So they all were turning anybody that was against it. That shit is very deep, man. But the point of me bringing this up is because the elites, they're putting these things in their shows and their movies to tell you they know what's going to come, all right? They know the prophecies. They believe in the prophecies. They deal with very high-level left-hand side magic, witchcraft, all right? So they want to bring World War III. They want to bring chaos. And without it, that's why they have the bunkers as a plan B, right? Because they think they're going to be able to escape in the book. That's the whole point of the bunkers, to be secret. And it ain't just no ass shelter bunker. They got underground, basically worlds.
Y'all see what I just threw in the chat?
Yeah, I saw that, bro.
2 hours ago?
Yeah.
And it goes 14 levels down in the ground.
So
And they got it to the point where they got plants, fish, right? So the fish shits and the poop feeds the plant, and the plant produces stuff to feed the fish. Like it's a cycle. You know what I mean? And they got big cans. You know how we grew up, I don't know if y'all seen in the schools how they had the big cans of fruit. They got cans that will serve like 75 people of food. Like, so you know what's planned. They got something, and it's racks of food.
Yeah.
So they know what's up. You know what I mean?
And that's one of many. Because they want to bring this chaos. They want to bring war. And even when you go into history, World War I was architected. It was architected by the bankers. World War II was architected by the bankers. All these wars are false wars. The Afghanistan war, it's all fake wars for their agenda. Right? They tried to start a war in Syria to put a central bank in Syria, but it backfired because Russia came in the midst of that. So it don't always go their way. So the Lord put a trump card in the midst of their plans, which is Russia, right? But they're so antsy to get their agenda across, they're just going to allow, fuck it. Shoot off the niggas. And we going to come up and talk, right? Because they also think they're going to be able to defeat the Lord. That's why they got what? They're building this space army. Yeah. They think they're going to be able to defeat the Lord. That's why the book of Obadiah goes into that high pride. They're so prideful. Because they know a lot of shit. Imagine if you was telling, you was doing shit, you was putting it in movies, and then you do, and they can't nobody find you, you would think you were most happy. Because everything that they want is happening right before your eyes. You know? Then you got these simple niggas thinking that crypto is a fucking trap. You got the CIA that came out and said, look, we created crypto.
Just back real quick, like I said, Jackie said that watch everybody investing for Chris, like I said, nobody owns it and it just came out compared to what other stocks that have been out for years. So why would you trust something? Then on top of that, it's obvious. Again, what you're gonna make advertisements like UFC, they advertise cryptocurrency, you got mainstream media, come on man.
Yeah.
You know, and then like you said before, Jake wanna now get into like, come on man.
Yeah,
it's obvious. Like I said, when Jake gets something like that, you know it's all messed up. But of course, like I say, but again, like you said, like I say, it's least to control everything. But they can make it high, they can make it low, they can do anything they want with the market.
Because you know what made them want to get into it? When it first came out, they had the idea that I follow it. They say we could be our own banks. We could detach from the dollar and be our own banks. They can't track what we do with crypto. So these people are holding on to crypto and think that's their way out of this Federal Reserve debt system, but they don't realize that they're in court right now planning on converting this whole current system into the crypto space. They're not. The whole monetary system is owned by Esau. He would not allow you niggas to be crypto billionaires.
That's how you know they're about to shut it off.
Yeah.
They got Jacob on.
Exactly.
Why we misses it? I didn't take back.
But that we need this stuff to happen. That's why we're the prophets to tell you the destruction that's going before you for the plans that you think are going to happen, which ain't going to happen. Right? So read that again.
Verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
And that's what we have done. And that's what we're going to do even more. The gates of the nobles. Right? And these top government officials, all right, they got their eyes on us. They have to have their eyes on us because the elites, the wicked elites of the society have their eyes on us. All right? Why do you think they take down our channels, take down our videos? Why the fuck are y'all listening with us? Nobody believes us. Why are we a threat? We're just some crazy, bugged out Negroes in the corner, Hispanics and Americans in the corner. Why strike us and take our videos down? Just get past the video. If you disagree, thumbs it down. Call it a day. What happened to just disliking some shit and moving on? You gotta take the whole video down, suspend the whole channel. Over not even the whole video, over a word you said. So that lets us know that they are watching, and we have began to enter into the gates of the Lord. All these changes on YouTube, they done took away the whole dislike button.
Yeah, you have to go on the extension journey to get that dislike button. How you say Esau always finds a way to basically get around Esau's system. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's a game. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
That's why the brothers bring it out. He thinks he's the most high. Second chapter, we bring it out all the time. He can do whatever he wants. You know what I mean? Like we were just talking about AI, in iRobot, remember they had the 3 laws, right? And one of the laws was that AI can't hurt a human being. But he had a loophole where he could go against the law. That's what this devil does. He creates a law, and then, oh no, I come with a little, shimmy, where I can get past the law that I wrote. You know what I mean? Bullshit, huh?
And these people are falling way into the trap, man.
Yeah.
Alexa and all this shit, Siri and all this shit, all that was just little sprinklings of what's about to come on a major scale. Right. Siri and Alexa are going to actually appear in front of you, man.
So what the small hats call these people? That they're told, man. As long as they can have comfortability, man. As long as they feel like they can continue on with their little life, whether it's smoking weed and drinking or playing Xbox or eating out, you know, socializing, as long as they feel like they can continue to do that, they'll do whatever this damn man says, right? You know, no integrity, you know, no testicular fortitude, you know.
When they sit on their knees, scriptures. This is saying this guy said. He said, what he said? Weak men bring on hard times, and hard times create.
Yeah, I know.
He said weak men create hard times, and hard times
Like build strong man or something like that. Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But you have weak men.
Right.
You have weak men right there. You know, they sit on their knees. You know, men don't stand up for anything that they believe upon. They just shut their mouth because they don't want to be outcasted from society. All right? If a woman tell you a man ain't shit, you just supposed to shut up. If you disagree with homosexuality, you just shut up. Right? If you got a problem with your family and you supposed to be the head of the house, you gotta shut up. And men do it because they don't want to be outcasted in society. Everything is set against you. And I'm speaking about the Israelite man. The Edomite man can do what the fuck he wants. He can get convicted of the crime and still go do the time. Just because they tell you you got convicted of shit don't mean you're going to be locked up.
Yep.
It's also coming out as men abuse.
Yeah. Talking about the Israelite man has no power with it. You got to tread carefully, man. You know, even in your own household.
Why is a serpent?
They call the cops and you know what's about to happen to you. You might as well just put your hands in your head.
I was watching Law Abiding Citizen, and you know, that guy, he did everything, and he wanted to get locked up on purpose. But what he did was smart though, because he knew the police was coming. You know what I mean? He got stripped down, butt naked. You know what I mean? Now, of course, we ain't pushing brothers to get naked, but that was smart because he knew, hey, I want to go out. I want to make sure I finish my job. I can't be dead before I finish my job. So he stripped down butt naked because he knew the police was coming. You know what I mean? Like the brother said, you know, when police come through with Jake wanna, no, bump that, man. You trying to get yourself put out. You gotta use your wisdom, you know.
Yeah, because you don't have no power with it. Scriptures even tell you we're gonna be saved from a power that's too strong for us to defeat. You know, Esau is too strong for us, man. The Lord put him up over us and gave him power. Gave him the power on the left hand side. So he has the power to manipulate the food, right? Manipulate the minds of the men and women. This man has literally changed with the sexes. All right, here it is. You'll destroy the physical bodies that our women have and our men have. And then you create artificial bodies. All right, you want a robot to have a baby. Nigga, we already have women that can have babies.
Right.
You want to give us men, you want to give us women that used to be men. But nigga, we got women. Right? You don't want us to have a regular orange. You want us to have orange with no seasoning. You want us to have a fake orange. You know, because you can just make it, you know, and produce it faster. You don't have to abide by the law of the blend. You know, you can just produce it fast in the lab. Look, all these major brands and then you store, look how much chemicals on the back of this. Because they by law, they got to put it on there. And that shows you that you shouldn't be taking this potion because they haven't released any commercials about it. Because by law, they got to tell you what the fuck is in it and the side effects. So why haven't we seen a commercial depicting what's in this? You got to be low as hell to take some concoction. You don't even know what the fuck is in it. At least when you taking other bullshit medicine, at least you can see, okay, goddamn, it's a million fucking chemicals in this shit. I may die. Take this shit. That you don't even know the first thing they see. We got people with speculations, all right? Nanobots, mRNA, DNA altered. You know what I'm saying? That just may be the tip of the iceberg. Nobody knows the real effects this shit will have on your fucking body, man, or what it's doing to your mind. You got some people just dropping dead. You got some people getting sick. You got people's immune systems being destroyed. And you don't even know if it's tied to the 5G or not. There's just so many question marks with this thing. So why would you listen just to it? But that shows you that, like I was saying, it's easy to see these niggas. Because He didn't even have to bring the hammer down. Don't you realize it's like 70% of the American population has already at least got one of the potions?
Damn.
You know? And I see it on a daily basis. I was in the pharmacy the other night, baby crying. As soon as you walk through the sliding door, you get it crying all the way in the back. You see the shit shaking and shit, the baby like, because the baby's crying is like, this ain't right. Babies know needles ain't right. You know what I'm saying? I think I had two injections, maybe one. You know? I hate it. I hate it, you know?
But they gotta show you, like I said, when desperate times come, people are going to take even more doses, man, just because of a fucking, it's like just over a damn job, and you'd be surprised, man.
Yeah, he's
like I said, it's so easy for the servant, man. Like you said, like especially the women, they gonna take it, not by willing, but by choice, man. You know, it's gonna be that easy. And like I said, like you said, it's not even gonna really that hard right now.
Yeah, women have to take it because they've been sold this fantasy of independence, woman liberty. So for them to keep that facade, they have to do everything. They have to perform. Matter of fact, brother, people that is what is that, Romans? You know, conform to this world. They have to conform in order to keep their apartment, their high rise in New York. All right. That's why they take it, because if a woman don't, then what she has to do? Run back to the Israelite man for her shelter, for her food, for her clothes. Which she gonna have to do that anyway, because all this shit y'all doing to keep, you know, this carnal shit is not taken away from you. So let's say the whole shit kicked off in 2020. Right? We about to move in 2022. Let's say you took this shit and now 2022 comes and everything is taken away from you. So you had a good year to continue to enjoy the same bullshit we had before. You got it all.
Yeah. This is Romans 12, and I'll start at the top. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Yeah, Christianity don't teach you to sacrifice anything. They don't tell you to sacrifice your life in this world, man. They tell you to be part of the world. They tell you to be what the world does. All right? Even going to church every Sunday is what the world taught you to do. Why nobody ever question it? Why we going to church on Sunday? Did nobody ever question that shit? Why are we doing on Sunday? You know? Sunday ain't even the Bible. You ain't gonna find Sunday in the Bible. But they made that the day of the rest day. They made that the Sabbath day. Because they say the Lord rested Sunday. But what are you basing it on? You basing it on from Esau's calendar. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The damn days ain't in the scriptures. So what you basing it on for? You simple nigga. If for one, who the hell said we supposed to work Monday through Friday and be off for the weekend? That ain't how life works. You work a whole 9 to 5 overtime, all this bullshit. We ain't got time to do shit. Look at it.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the...
Get that on word form. Because these people in the world, all they do is conform. They conform to everything that's likable. They're scared to be outcasted, right? But we realize, look, we've been put in a fucking weirdo world. This ain't the kingdom of heaven. This is not where we're from. Hey, the Lord said, this is my kingdom, my servants will fight. This is not our world. So we should want to feel outcast. We should want to feel different. We should want to feel accepted. If this was a movie, which it is, we should be like, oh, this shit crazy. The fuck is this shit? Because we've been dropped in a fucking weird ass world. Everything was turned upside down. Hey, show me that thing. Show me that turning it upside down. So these things, he didn't turn everything upside down. So we're in a world where everything's totally contrary to how life should be, and we know that, and we're here like, oh shit. Do we conform to it? Because it's gonna make us feel more comfortable? No. So when you don't conform, guess what? You're gonna feel the backlash. You're gonna feel not at ease. You're gonna feel, disturbances. You're gonna feel awful sometimes because you're not conforming to shit.
Yes. Actually, just like that's how it's supposed to be. I mean, how can you live in a world where you got murderers, thieves, rapists, pedophiles, child molesters on a daily basis? Like so you don't know who it is, it's just hard. You know, like I said, you guys be looking for pennies, getting taxed, man. You know, like I said, living from paycheck to paycheck. But hey, this is what Scripture says. What people love oppression. What in the state they're in. Man. As long as they get some type of compensation for it, whether it be crumbs, people are just okay with it. Man. You know, that's what Scripture says. What our people are sticking their head, you know, stick down to the floor. Man.
G4964 says to conform oneself an example, one's mind and character to another's pattern, to fashion oneself according to.
So these people, their mind is gone. They have conformed their mind to another's pattern. Whose pattern is that? You. They take these holidays. They run their lives up based off of what he says. And, you know, if he tell you take shit, you just take it because he says. You don't even question, and you scared to question because you don't want to feel outcast. Even with the whole covering your face shit, you were scared to walk in without it because they didn't want to feel outcast.
I remember when the baggy jean era switched to the tight jean era. You know, and you know, older brothers, we was looking like, yeah, what's going on? And then you slowly start seeing older brothers go from the baggy. I'm talking about to these tight ass. Showing your figure off.
Yeah,
and we just, you know, we were baffled, like, yo, you was talking all this, talking about it looked crazy, but now that it was popular, you just conform to it. What are you doing? You know what I mean? You stand on a set of principles and code, but you bend it because of what this world pushes, what's popular.
One of the words you read in the lexicon was the concordance was fashion.
Right.
They fashion themselves after this world.
That's right.
You know, everything in this world. Hey, the women, I'm a bad bitch. Is the Lord coming back to say bad bitches? Right. Is that the requirement to get on the chair to be a bad bitch? No, for real shit. Hey, you know, you're supposed to have the most. You're supposed to be Floyd Mayweather, these rich niggas. You know, because we ain't got shit right now, but we gonna get new money. So this shit don't even matter, because we gonna be the most handsome men on the planet any goddamn way in the kingdom. But right now, is the Lord looking for, you know, nigga that can shoot from half court. Steph Curry. Oh, shoot! Steph Curry got the best jump shot. Get on the chair. Is that what's going to get you salvation? LeBron James. Oh shit! You chosen one. The phenom. The 18-year-old phenom. Get on the chair. Yeah. Michael Jordan. Oh shit! Jump from free. Like, is that the requirement to get salvation?
Because their salvation is him.
Yeah. Oh, Jay-Z. Oh, he can spit. Oh shit! You put words together in the English. A bastard tongue. Get on the chair.
What do they need to be saved from? You know what I mean? They living it up right now.
Yeah.
Just to add on what you were saying, that word bitch is almost runs concurrent with the N-word for Jake. Because back in the day, they had the songs, who you calling a bitch? You and I, you know what I mean? You couldn't say bitch. Even the women didn't like calling themselves bitch. But now, I'm a bad bitch. They done conform to what's being popular. You know what I mean? And now to the point where some women like when dudes call them bitch. You know what I mean? Nah, for real, that's for the weak-minded women. They like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I finish this up.
Conformity, man. The reason people put lights outside their houses is conformity. Nigga, why are you putting lights outside there? I seen a nigga doing it. He didn't even look happy doing it. I seen him. He was just like dragging the lights, putting shit up. And he just doing it because that's what you do every day in this world. That's how we know we're in Babylon. We're seeing things like I see. It freaked me out. I put in the chat. It was a Santa Claus, but they had it in the window and then all the blinds open. Nigga just, I said, yo, that shit got spirits on it.
That's spooky, right?
I could see this because the light. It was a light inside that shining. The nigga just out. I said, yo, but you can see the spirits on that Santa Claus. Real shit. I want you to come back and walk in the house. Man, I look at a Christmas tree with lights on and you're looking at it. That shit looks demonic, bro. In the truth, that shit looks demonic. You can feel the spirits emanating, the Babylonian spirits emanating off that goddamn shit with all those fucking lights on it and shit. In a dark room, a dark living room, we got this big tree out. You walk down the stairs, big tree, lights on it. It just look like a demon is right there looking at you. For real. The demon just at the tree, you know?
Yeah, family doing that shit right now as we speak.
ain't going to that shit, man.
You know,
Hey, Christmas is a heavy demonic day actually. It's actually Christmas is actually more demonic than Halloween because that shit go into Saturnalia, man.
Well, they got songs for it and all that stuff. You know what? Enjoy the holiday season and all that stuff.
And then you explain to them that this shit is wicked. Oh, it's really for the kids. I just told you it was wicked. Why you want to do something wicked for these kids then? If you care about these kids so much, you know?
Yeah, that's not law. If you cared, you wouldn't have them partake in this thing.
Going into the world.
You know, because the Lord said He's against this day. So if you can't be with something the Lord is against, because that means you're against the Lord. If He tell you that putting up a tree is the way of the heathen, then you a heathen. You behaving like a damn heathen.
Verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
See, our minds have to be renewed, because their minds have conformed to another's pattern. Like the brother just brought out. You know, where does our mind being renewed from? The kingdom, man. A world that can't be seen right now. What's going to be instituted on this earth. Because the earth ain't going to be done away with. All right, it's going to be cleansed of all this fucking iniquity. Look at this earth is horrible. Man, everything's polluted. The way life is ran on a daily basis, right? Traffic. You know how many car accidents happen a day? People are killing themselves behind vehicles. That's crazy. People pop. Hey, what the brother just told us, bitch, she flew out the goddamn windshield. Now she don't like someone. Ain't gonna be none of that shit in the kingdom, man. You on the highway. You know what I'm saying? Going 150 behind the goddamn wheel. For one, if you ain't in the kingdom, it's gonna go back to regular chariot rules. All right, they can only get up 3 miles an hour. You gonna use horses, right? You gonna use the animals again. And we gonna have chariots, and we gonna spiritual powers. We gonna use chariots, but y'all gonna use horses and animals to get back. You know.
Renewing of your mind that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
What is good? None of this shit out here is good. And neither is it acceptable. All right? Hey, the Lord said what? He will not smile in your feast days. He will not smell the incense that you burn in these wicked ass holidays, man.
That's Isaiah the first one.
Yeah, we going back to eat.
You wanna go get it?
Yeah, you go and get that.
Can I get some about
Yeah, go ahead.
you looking for? This is John 10 and this is John 10 and 10. Because the brothers bring out earlier that these people conform to what this madman does and says and gives out his decrees, right? And people think it's for the betterment, the better of their existence on this earth. This is John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. You know, so the ways of this madman's world is not going to be beneficial to you, man. It's going to, it will cause you your salvation. Putting this damn jump shot in you is going to gear you up to comfortability to where you're going to take the MOTB. And once you take that, that's it. It's all. That's your last stop.
Yeah, that's the end of your story,
you know?
there, buddy.
It's over. Ain't no coming back from that. It's a lot.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have conformed to the potion, that wicked juice, the serpent juice.
Right.
You know, that was a little test from the Lord. That's a pop quiz before the big test.
Right.
You get a pop quiz to see who gonna get the niggas. You know, who gonna get the niggas.
Right.
And we was able to see you gonna have Edomites that actually don't take the MOB. See, that's another thing, because you got, Elder Pastor Harper, you had Edomites fighting with us in the throne. Hey, the heathens, you always had heathens that actually believed and wanted to join us. That's in the book of Ezra, the 4th chapter, when Nehemiah was able to start rebuilding the temple again. Right? The heathen said, let us join with you, for we also believe in your power. And Nehemiah said, what do you have to do with our power? Get the fuck away. We building our temple, bitch. And then they went on to say we gonna fuck with you then. They said they hindered the work. And that's what they do when we tell them no, you can't come in this. Even if you believe, they start hindering, they start scoffing, vocab, they start, you know?
Yeah, you said the Paco is remember Tim Hardaway had the killer crossover on AI. That first one was a hezzy. It was a a quick setup.
It was a setup. Yeah,
it was
yeah.
to rock you to sleep. You know what I mean? That's what the jump shot is.
Yeah.
It's just to get you, get you rolling. You know what I mean? Get you on your ankles. You know.
That's what a crossover is anyway. A lot of people think crossover is, man, you got to set the crossover up to get them moving some way.
Right.
Then you can cross.
AI
That's the
crossover.
pop quiz.
Yep.
You know. So we know who we know who the niggas are. We already know.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't have that pivot foot.
No.
Right. No
Don't, see the thing with the serpent juice is not the MOB. So we don't know. Maybe the Lord, if you don't take MOB and maybe you can still have a chance to be a part of that. Maybe.
Right.
That's like a fucking 0.1% chance. You ask me. You know what I'm saying? But it's not the MOB. So hey, you know. But majority, most likely, niggas that take this shit gonna take the MOB.
Right.
Especially if you took it when the shit first rolled. My mom took the shit when the shit came out. I'm like, damn. Before job was squirted, just took the shit.
Yeah.
We don't get sick. So hey, the people in this world, their mind. Once you get somebody's mind, they're gone. Like a woman, for instance. Once you get her mind, see, you can fuck her all day. A bitch will give you a pussy. These women will fuck any guy. They don't value themselves. All right, they use their pussy to get what they need or get what they want. But they ain't gonna give you their mind. They ain't gonna give you that control over them, submission and obedience. But if you can get a woman's mind, that's totally different. That's why you look at how, man, why would a woman let a man come? Right? You got hookers and shit. They got this. He got her mind. He found her when she was broken at 12 years old, 11 years old, gave her a place to stay with. He got her. He can control her. Right? That's why a lot of times you see women, when they get with a man at a very young age, they attached to that man. They can't never get that, you know? Because he was the first to break that rule. Right? He got her mind. You may have a pussy, but you don't have her mind. Same thing, it's the same thing with the Lord in our relationship. The Lord has our mind. You can have our body. You know, this is flesh, but you can't have the mind, you can't have the spirit.
Right.
This belongs to Yahweh Shemel Shah. You know? And he has the minds of these two thirds. So they ain't no getting to nobody whose mind is already gone. You can't tell them shit. Keisha can keep getting beat on by this nigga. Why you keep letting nigga beat on you, Keisha? He got her mind. He can black her eye all he want. She ain't gonna need this nigga. She gonna go cry to you and go back to him. Cause he got her mind. That's it. He keep beating on these niggas, right? And they keep conforming to this nigga. He got their mind. You know? What does he tell them? America is everything. There's nothing outside of America. All right? Don't believe in the higher power. And when I teach you about it, I ain't gonna teach you that heaven is on earth. I'm gonna teach you that when you die, that's the end of your story. You just float around in blank space for existence. He don't go into death of nothing. Meanwhile, he in his heaven right now on earth. He don't teach you that heaven is on earth, hell is on earth. You know, these are conditions played out.
The level of his lie is so deep that you know these elites know about reincarnation, but they told you nothing about it. So here it is. You think that this is it for you altogether. You know?
Yeah, so niggas are coming at YOLO spirit. You only live once.
Yeah,
And they do all type of reckless shit, not knowing, nigga, you about to, as soon as you die, then you gonna be faced with your judgment. And then you gonna get cast right back down to the earth where you might be born to retarded. You come out, and your mama like, oh shit, my baby fucked up. And this nigga was a wicked ass nigga this past week. Yep, the Lord brought him back in the room. Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might be born a stillborn. Judgment. Because you was a wicked, YOLO. You know? We understand, look, this is just a test. We understand that all our incarnations on this earth was a test. Right? Before the kingdom hits. Because the Lord already has set how his movie was gonna play out. He was gonna have certain kingdoms rule, and then he gave Daniel the vision. He said, look, I'm gonna start with Babylon, and I'm gonna end with the mystery Babylon.
Right.
That's what he told him. We're gonna start with Babylon, end with the mystery. That's how this whole thing gonna play out. So y'all gonna be reincarnated in all these different ages until the rest of this is played out. And then we enter to the next movie, which is the kingdom. He understands that the spirit does not die, so it goes back to his creator. But we're going to get a gift from the Most High, which is something he hasn't given out yet, only to Yahweh Shai, which is immortality. Only he himself and Yahweh Shai has that immortality, but he's going to bestow that upon us. Why though? Because that's our inheritance. What's that? Give me Deuteronomy 32nd chapter. What is that? 32nd chapter, where he divided the nations. Yeah, because that's all here. We're the sons of the Most High. We're the sons of the power. So we were already deemed from the beginning to never die anyways. We were put on earth to never die anyways, but what caused our fall? Well, you go back to the garden. What happened in the garden? But we were initially supposed to have immortality anyways. So we're fighting back to get our inheritance back from our father. And he thinks it's something that he can get. That's why he got this transhumanism. He wants to attain immortality. He thinks it's something that he can attain. But really, it's a gift. It has to be given from the Creator. It's nothing you can do to just get immortality. I don't give a damn how much technology you get. And we're going to find a way there. Because in the 100, in the last season, what they did was they had a device, which was the CHIP, that would translate the subconscious of an individual that died into another individual.
Oh, yeah,
so that individual will always keep living. He would never die. He would just keep implanting his subconsciousness.
Oh yeah, they showed in the movie Get Out.
Yeah.
Remember when it's kind of funny, right? And they said that they tell you what type of people that get Jake. What Jake got the strength and all that, and hey, we will tell you that basically he was jealous because what about how we are. That's it. Natural born physical, like I said, hey, what? Stronger nation than the other, man.
He's jealous about the birthright. He's jealous about selling the birthright. That's what he's jealous about. He wants his birthright back. They got this show, brothers, and check this out. It's a show on Amazon Prime called Upload. And when you die, if you got enough money, that they will upload your consciousness, into a database. And you will pop up in the database with a whole bunch of other people that already died, that's subconscious. That's where he's going with this thing. That's his way of immortality. Ooh, that's bullshit. So we're gonna actually live on the earth as immortals, amongst mortals. That's where the glory is gonna be seen at. That's how we're gonna receive glory. Because it's one thing to be everybody be immortality, it's another thing for only a select nation to be immortals, and the rest of them be mortals. Right? You gotta do one thing.
Deuteronomy 32:7 says, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will show thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
Divided, the Most High already divided the nations. He already gave, okay, Moab, you're going to have this, Ammon, you're going to have that. Moab and Ammon, some funny motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They the comedians of the nations of the earth. They're going to be court justices. Right? Esau, you going to have your own. You're going to be the wicked, then I'm going to destroy your ass. Right? I'm going to make you the wicked. I'm going to make you the antagonist. You're going to be the villain of my movie. Right? Japheth, I'm going to give you the islands of the earth. Right? The islands. You're going to like that island vibe. It tells you that Japheth should be cast into the islands. So I forgot exactly what it said. But they like that. They gravitate to that type of, setting. And we're going to give them that back. We're going to give them their inheritance back. Once, everything's set up at a certain, when Japheth get that land back, it's going to be an island. We're going to give them their land they like. But they better get that treatment when they're supposed to get that treatment.
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam.
Because everybody came from Adam. Adam, from the ground. Everybody came from the ground. The first man came from the ground.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Yasha'al.
There you go. So he deals with the children of Israel. Go ahead.
For the Lord's portion is his people.
The Lord's portion is his people. That's what he deals with. Go ahead.
Jacob or Yaquab is the lot of his inheritance.
This is the lot of his inheritance. So we're going to receive immortality because it's our inheritance, right? Look at that.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse
10.
Verse 10. Chapter 10, verse 6.
Verse 16.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 16. And it says, the Lord called thy name a green olive tree, fair and of goodly fruit, which the noise of a great multitude.
Jeremiah
10 and 16. Jeremiah 10 and 16, it says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
There you go. The rod of his inheritance. And what are we going to receive? A rod. All right? That's part of our inheritance. What does that rod represent? Power, rulership, a scepter. Because really goes into the scepter. All right? We're going to receive rulership. We're going to receive immortality. Be kings and gods and rulers over the Lord's creation. Beautiful creation that we haven't even been able to explore yet. The many different animals, mammals, birds, fishes. All right? There's hundreds of thousands of lawful fishes that we don't even know about. There's hundreds of thousands of lawful birds that we don't even know about. They're just fucking chicken, man. Chicken. That's all the nigga knows. Fucking fried chicken. The Lord has created a numerable amount of species, man. But you're bound in captivity.
Code will be unlocked.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The Lord's going to reveal the mysteries of creation and then give us charge over that. But it all goes back to what we was initially supposed to have anyways. The seed of the Lord, the seed of the righteous, the sons of God. From Adam, he had control over all creation in the garden until he fell. Then he could tell a lion what to do. He could tell the monkeys what to do, the gorilla what to do. He could tell, he could tell the dinosaurs what to do. You know? Behemoth. Big behemoth that's chewing, he could tell everything. He could blow his neck. We're gonna get back to that royal state because we all royalty, you know. We all royalty, the true royalty, right? Hey, the brother read that Esau, the wicked come down but steal, kill, and destroy. Esau just stole everything he got. That ain't royalty over there, ain't it? That old bitch. They interviewed her recently. She said, "I lived a good life." Bitch, you going into slavery. I hope the Lord preserve you for the first fruits. And if you don't, you coming right back in the goddamn. You know?
That was a
You first fruits, and you might say, y'all, we may have to reincarnate y'all the first day. Because every brother gonna get his licks. Y'all can get beat the fuck up when y'all get dragged out of the goddamn bucket. Maybe Yahushua gonna have to tell us, don't beat them to the day. Just beat them. Because brothers is gonna beat the shit out of you when we get you.
We might have to spread you, let them endure.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna get fucked up that first day. They just gonna get fucked up. I mean, like to a bloody pulp.
Now mind you, 144, we're gonna stop. Something like that. 144,000. That's a lot of licks. That's a lot of licks. Like I said, man, we gotta put the spirit on them to endure, man. They got to, or like I said, being recorded.
Yeah, we're gonna have them new bodies too, so it ain't gonna be no regular ass whooping, man. Brother may punch you when your ass fly 10 miles away, man. To a whole nother country. He might have to fly and catch your ass. Real shit. You may knock the soul out of them anybody. You know? And then they
That's what I say, bro. Get them
just go
man.
flying.
Like Dr. Strange.
Yeah. We ain't gonna be these mortal weak. You hit a nigga, you break your goddamn wrist. You gotta wrap your wrist up or clench your fist the right way to, you know what I'm saying? No, we bam! He's spirit ring. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be, hey, we might not be able to hit our slaves like that. We might have to down back our power. That first day y'all gonna get it, but that's righteous judgment. That's righteous judgment. All right, for the Edomites to get their ass whipped. from the dweebs, all right, to the dudes, to your top scientists, right? All of them gonna get fucked up. The homeless ones ain't in the city. Remember them homeless ones on Carey Street? They was here. Them niggas was wicked. And they low and low. They all gotta get it, man. Them niggas try to fight. Homeless fucking universe. So all of them gonna get it. There ain't no discrimination against Esau. All of us got put in slavery. The Lord didn't say only a certain amount of Israelites go. All of us put in slavery. We don't know what happened to us in slavery. We probably got lynched. They wanted to buy information. We probably got, you know what I'm saying? Your wife probably got raped. The Lord most likely probably gonna reveal all of that to us, man. What happened to us in our past incarnations. That shit gonna make us even more bad. Imagine he playing, your wife got raped. You got, man, that shit. You in charge of it. Because them feelings will come back. I love her. You don't remember your past wife. But the Lord had put that back. The Lord had put that back. That was my solid. You know, go nuts. You know what I'm saying? You might go through 1,000 Edomites, you know? You know? Then be like, yeah, can you bring it back for me? You know? Real shit. And even once we see Yahushua's body, that's going to be another thing to get us riled up. See, the Lord going to be getting us riled up in the church. Lord, when we be up there, because what he's doing is the scripture, he's going to bring his body. He's going to show us how his body, what they did to his body, and he's going to put it in front of everybody. So that alone going to be, we're going to be, I'm telling you, so these people going to be on the earth like, what's going on up in that big ass spaceship? They don't realize we up there getting mad as a motherfucker.
I want to go.
We up there. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a lot going on up there, man.
I want to go.
But Yahushua got to get his deals first, though. You know? The scripture say, who is this coming from Boston? Diagonus, his blood. He tread up the wine press. And he mad. You got to remember, the Lord's time is not our time. The Lord only been gone for a little over 2 days, man. He is not, it ain't the same like you think. That's why he said, I go for a little while, I'll be right back. When you go to this realm, it ain't the same time. So when he come back, the niggas that was slapping him and spitting on him, that shit just happened. And hey, the scriptures tell you, they gonna see him. Them there pierced them ships. So them niggas are here some goddamn weird, man. Them niggas are fucking here. So you people are fucking doomed, man. And once we get changed and we get all our memories back, it's gonna feel like everything just happened. We're gonna have full capabilities of our brains, so we're gonna be able to attain every single thing that made us mad in this captivity, all our previous movies in ancient Rome, everywhere.
It was just the same spirit.
We're gonna be like, oh shit, we gotta fuck these niggas up. Because we only had 40 years as a king with Solomon. That's all we had as a nation. Everything else has just been us captivity. So all our memories is fucked up. So when we get all them back, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how you know we're gonna be able to do it in that day. That spirit will be charged up, man. We're gonna take them little ones, like the scripture say, we're gonna do what the Lord says. He said we're gonna dash the little ones against the stone. Well, that's what we're gonna do.
It's happened.
And we're gonna bam that little nigga. And we're gonna get another one. Right in front of them, we're gonna make them watch. Line up. Get on your knees. Watch your babies work. Watch your baby get bam bam. You know what I'm saying?
And these leads are deep into family. Generations.
And is that not just? Don't you realize this nigga has been killing you on a daily basis? He got chemicals in every fucking thing. You don't even know how much that shit has affected you. You don't know because that's all you've known is chemicals. You don't know why your eyes hurt, why your head hurt, why your limbs. You don't know what the fuck you could have been without all these goddamn chemicals. He was in this place. Yeah, this nigga has fucked up everything. Hormones, man.
or their eyes. You know, like their eyes like pure red or something like
That's
that.
what they said. The Lord was eyes red was wine. You had to deal with all that damn stress.
Yeah, these
Yeah,
devils,
that's true.
it's just to get these devils
God.
back. You look at the crack epidemic. Hey, I was watching Elder Yashurama video. The dude from UCLA was saying how, yeah, we did an experiment on monkeys for we knew about crack 10 years before he was dropped. We had monkeys smoking before we released. He said we're working on shit right now. That nigga gotta pay for that shit. Watch that crack documentary on Netflix. That alone, and that's like 0.1% of this nigga's wickedness. Just the crack shit. Look how watch that documentary. Selling their kids, leaving their kids. Little ass kids. Mama just gone. Fucking destroyed. And this was all on your birth in low income neighborhoods.
Now you got all these people on the lean, right? Yeah, remember in Florida it was a big thing on that flock. No, seriously, it's real. I thought it was some fake shit because you see dudes
Niggas
running full
has the
steam.
exorcisms and shit.
Yeah, I'm telling dudes was running full steam into ongoing traffic, banging their head. It really looked like Night of the Living Dead type shit. Whatever's in that drug, that shit would make them brains just go cuckoo and woozy. Then in my area, at the Angel Dust, the embalming fluid and shit, they feel dead bodies. Now, where is Jake getting the thought process to use these things as a drug? You know what I'm saying? And it's making our people, and the low-level E's, they get fucked up on this shit too.
When it's a clip, one of the person in the video, he put it in the movie. This goes back to his witchcraft. I think it's in the 80s and 70s. They said, if we do a good job, we can depopulate the earth by getting rid of these so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, Mexicans, and the low white, poor white. So that's what they want to do on the movie. So it's just the dash that little ones upon the story. When I look at Edomite baby, I see a demon. I don't see a fucking person. That nigga may grow up to be a demon. Got niggas in his basement.
Yeah, they showed that. too.
Socking him and shit.
That's why they showed the boy at the Planet Apes. Remember what he said? That this is the devil. Somebody he said,
Yeah,
watch
no, he said that.
Yeah,
This,
yeah.
beware the beast man.
God.
He will make a desolate your home and his. You know?
God.
I'm talking about himself.
He said he would populate the world, something like that.
Yeah, he had the scroll.
God,
He said, beware the beast man.
yeah.
And that first Planet Apes, that shit deep because he was on the beach and he seen the Statue of Liberty sticking up out of the dirt.
Yeah.
He said, there this boy, because he didn't know where he was. He thought he was on a whole other planet. This nigga was still on Earth. He said, damn. And the monkeys was ruling. We're supposed to be us. And they ride on the horses, they got Esau on the back and shit. This nigga's a devil. This nigga make fun of us. Planet of the Apes. That's why in the newer versions, what's that guy? Caesar. No,
Caesar. He got cut.
How they salute? They be like that.
Yeah.
And Planet of the Apes, they like,
And what was the other eight? He was really bowdy.
oh, the nigga with the scratch on his eye. The scar on his eye. Cole.
He was bowdy. He was the real one that would have let him. You know what I mean? Got that chili pop.
Well, Caesar thought he could coexist with him. He just wanted to do his people free. And hey, that shit deep though.
Like Black
Because
Man?
he trusted him. But then he found out, Caesar found out, oh shit, I can't, this nigga's the devil. That's what happened.
They showed it in the second movie, right? And then the third movie with more, right?
Yeah, because in the third one, this one he found out he was a devil. Because they were sleeping and they, all the apes had their own area. And they was chilling out, sleeping. Caesar got his family down, got his boy, and they eat, come up out of nowhere, night dogs and shit. In the nighttime, zip lining and shit, catch them while they sleep, shoot them and kill them. I said, what the fuck? We made a pact with them and these niggas turn. So he found out, oh yeah, we gotta go to war and kill these niggas.
Just like Black Panther. They put it all in front of our face. Because they make the good guy seem like, the good guy always wants to get along with everybody.
And then they threw these niggas in the FEMA camp. They
Yeah.
had them in the damn FEMA camp. Everybody was against the might have, we only seen, we went to movies and stuff. But that shit was deep too. You know? That goes back to eating this witchcraft. So he says, if niggas, if y'all do rule, it'll be the planet of the apes. Nigga, that shit don't phase us. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
The fucking monkey, like, the old one, seen Charles and Heston. He started, the little baby started panicking and shit. Then that fucking Edomite, loose Edomite. Cause they had statues of Edomites in the fucking shit. And like, this is the wicked niggas that used to read. The monkey seen them. Loose Edomite, man. And they couldn't speak English either, the old one. They couldn't even form words. But Charles Heston could, and he was trying to talk to him, and the bitch would just look at him like, they was through. And that's how they gonna be in the kingdom. They gonna have a hard time learning that La Swan Kadosh.
Oh yeah.
Because if you speak English in the kingdom, that's a death sentence. You gonna have to learn your ABC. Ah, my God, ah, my God. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit. Ain't none of that hello and all this, you know. It's like a cup of tea. Ain't gonna be none of that in the kingdom. That's an instant death sentence. So they ain't gonna be, they gonna be like, you know how they made fun of us in slavery? Niggas can't speak. They got these slang words, yes sir, yes sir.
Yeah.
Right? That's gonna be them.
This place is so
speak
this place is so mixed with confusion.
Yeah, they do that shit with Northern Kingdom.
This is America. Speak English.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. This place
Don't you got your fucking green card?
This place is so mixed with confusion. We're not even speaking proper English. This shit is broken down English what we speak. What they teach us in the schools is broken down English.
Because what you had was the King's English.
Right.
That was the problem, which goes like, you know, in Europe, and shit, they still speak it somewhat. But that shit has been broken down. But it's a bastard language anyway. That's why you got words that look the same, mean the same. This shit is all bugged the fuck out. And like we brought up before, there's a maybe in English. There is no maybe in the Hebrew. It's a yay or a nay. So you can, we're doing jiggle out of shit. Maybe, almost. Yeah, this bitch dressed like a fucking elf. Or what is that shit? I don't know.
Roll behind him.
Candy cane.
On the roll behind him. Knowing that people like
They got a baby in there, gang?
yeah, they got
man.
Nigga got a fucking. Man, I wish I would see a goddamn Christmas movie, man. Fucking snowman talking and shit. Fucking snowman.
Yeah, right.
Reindeers with red noses and shit. That's folly, man. That's madness. Go ahead, though.
This 2 Thessalonians 1:6, and it says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Oh, so that's a righteous thing. If you trouble the Lord's people, it's a righteous thing to they get payback. That's we serve a just power, man. We don't serve Jesus. That nigga ain't just. He let you do whatever the fuck you want to do. He let Edomites smack us around. We can't get their ass back in the future. The Lord said, no, you gonna get your get back. Just wait on me. That's a just. We serve a just power. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. We'll be reenacted again on earth. That's in His law. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, bitch. You threw us in captivity. Hey, you didn't use in captivity, shall go into captivity. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. This is the faith and the patience of the saints. This is the faith. Because, hey, that's why he asked you, how long will you at this time restore the kingdom? Because he came, and the ones that believe was like, oh shit, we out of here. Rome going down, bitch.
Yeah.
They ready to go to fucking Pontius Pilate and start cursing them out. Hey, what's up now? Right? But then the Lord said, well, you gotta calm down. I ain't here for that yet. You know? But they understood that the Edomites were supposed to be slaves unto them.
It says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled, rest with us. Then when the Lord, our God, shall be revealed from heaven and his mighty angels in the flaming fire taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, and obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai, who shall be punished with an everlasting destruction from the presence of the Lord and from the glory of his power. So I'm gonna say it again, and it says, and to you who are
Go there
troubled,
real quick.
and it says, and to you who are troubled, rest with us, and when the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven and come back with his mighty angels, and in the flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not the Most High, man. So again, who doesn't respect the Most High, man? It's he, man, and these other nations, man. You know, they don't respect the Most High, man. You know, because what? It's not in them for them to respect the Most High, man. Because the Most High doesn't deal with them. And it says, and that obey not the gospel, and of course the 2/3 of our people, man, that again that reject his non-statute commandments as the Heavenly Father, because they're gonna be put to death too, man, according to righteousness, man. You know, I say what? What? You know, they're not upholding the law, statutes, commandments of the Holy Scriptures, man. You know, what? Our people still celebrating these holidays, man. You know, people want to say that, you know what I mean, that they love the Most High, but in action, they really don't, man. You know, they don't know the Most High. They don't even know his name, man. You know, we out here been, like I said, we out here in the highways and byways, giving this knowledge for free, man, in a righteous manner. I tell people are coming back to the law, statutes, commandments, knowing your nationality, knowing the Heavenly Father's name, you know, such and such, man. I said, get yourself right, man, for, you know what I mean, for the day of the Lord's coming, man.
No,
You know? People know that the day of the Lord's coming, man, but they think it's going to be in a jolly type of way, man, not knowing that shit that says what? The Lord shall come back with dark clouds, man, gloomy days, man. You know? The moon shall be turned red, man, darkened, man. You know? The clouds shall cover the whole earth, man. This is what we're dealing with, man. A power, basically a frightening power, man. That's what we're dealing with, man. You know, the one that created good and evil. You know, I shot you, demon like power, man.
Allah shot.
Yeah, I shot you, man. Just like in the days of Egypt, man.
Go ahead, read it.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 33. And the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away.
The Lord is going to appear on the seat of judgment. So judgment is going to come, righteous judgment, righteous payback, the big payback, all right, for what Esau has done to the nation of Israel and to the earth, because he's destroyed the earth too, all right? The earth won't pay back too. Go ahead.
And misery shall pass away.
Whose misery? The misery of the nation of Israel. All right, we just brought out that our portion and our inheritance is different from the rest of these nations. We were chosen to be the sons of the Most High. Go ahead.
And the long suffering shall have an end, but judgment only shall remain.
Judgment only shall remain. All long suffering and misery shall end, but judgment shall remain. So the eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, bitch. That's coming back in the kingdom. Right? You gotta go into captivity for you thought you was gonna get away with all this shit, man. There's no way a just power can exist and you get away with all this. It's not happening. Go ahead.
Truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong.
So you can run away from being an Edomite. You can say you're white. I'm from Scotland, right? But you a lot of Jakes from Scotland. A lot of Jakes are from Scotland, anyways. But I'm English, right? Nigga, you an Edomite, man. Go ahead.
And judgment only shall remain. Oh, Salakia. And the work shall follow, and the reward shall be showed, and the good deeds shall be of force.
Hey, the reward shall be shown. Hey, every brother is going to get a reward for what he's been storing up in the heavens. We got spiritual bank accounts, man. They got overdraft accounts. God damn. Yeah, but hey, we got spiritual bank accounts. Racked up, you know. If we continue into the end, we're gonna cash out big. You know. Go ahead.
And wicked deeds shall bear no rule. And then said I, Abraham, prayed first for the Sodomites, and Moses for the fathers that sinned in the wilderness, and Jesus after him for Israel in the time of Achan, and Samuel and David for the destruction, and Solomon for them that should come to the sanctuary, and Elias for those that receive rain, and for the dead that he might live, and Ecclesiastes for the people in the time of Sennacherib, and for many. Even so now, seeing corruption is grown up, and wickedness increased, and the righteous have prayed for the ungodly. Wherefore shall it not be so now also? He answered me and said, this present life is not the end, where much glory doth abide.
So this present life ain't the end. This is not our latter end. This is not the end of our story. All right? Actually, it's just the beginning. We ain't even started. You know, our stories begin with our own legacies, our own lineages. The house of Amakazan, right? The house of Ayash, your house, your lineage. Which, I mean, the Lord will give you a different name anyways. But your house in the kingdom. That's going to be your story. And you're going to build your lands. You're going to build, little empires. You're going to rule. We're going to be many gods. We're going to have creations. We're going to be looking at, these my people. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be ruling over our own little, pockets of creation. And it's not out of the realm of possibility. You get your own planet. That's not out of the realm of possibility. Go ahead.
Therefore, they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
Shall be the end of this time. Whose time? Esau. Hey, Esau is the end of the world. Day of doom. What's the day of doom? It's known as one of the days of the Lord. All right, the last day of judgment. All right, upon the heathen. As far as the kingdom being brought down, there's not going to be any more heathen kingdoms on the face of this planet. All right, y'all had the Lord was fair and just. He gave all the nations their time to reign. Now it's time for His nation. He chose the rule to reign for eternity. Y'all did a horrible fucking job. Y'all served y'all didn't credit the Most High y'all when y'all was doing this shit. Y'all went and served your own gods, made your own statues, all right, made your own laws up and shit. Did what y'all want to do when y'all want to shit. You didn't even say thank Yahweh for putting us up. You said we gonna worship Buddha and all that weird shit. These pagan deities. Go ahead.
And the beginning of the
even when you go back to the story of Joseph, y'all was up. When you go back to that story where he got sold to Egypt, they recognized that it was his power that was, delivering them and helping them, but they still was worshiping the Egyptian gods. So they wasn't giving credit to the power of the Most High, the Yahweh Shemel Shah. They was giving credit to the Egyptian gods, even though it was Joseph that did it. The Lord working through Joseph to interpret the dream of the famine coming. Because if he didn't use Joseph to do that, they would have been taken down by the famine. But they didn't give credit to the Lord for that. They gave credit to the Egyptian gods. So when y'all were empowered, y'all didn't give credit to the Lord anyways. So y'all don't need to be rulership. Because every day in the kingdom, we're going to give glory and honor and praise to Yahweh Shemel Shah. We may take a field trip every day to the Lord. Take time every day to go pray. It's like the angels that do 20 round the clock. They don't stop. Go ahead on. But you Edomites, you gonna praise us. If you don't, we're gonna bash your fucking skulls in. Because we are the gods on this earth. All right? Once the Lord gives us that glory, once He said we're worthy of the honor and praise, I hate looking at it. We might as well change it. because they're disgusting and vile. They need to be chained up. The LDS room was going into a video how it's a common thing for these couples, for a man to give his wife to another man. He likes watching her have sex with other men.
Yeah.
And he gets off on the shit.
Yeah, they talked about it on the Jumper podcast. They're talking about some he married a porn star. They been talking about, you know, like sex wife and other dudes. That's what these rich dudes do, man. Y'all that shit put on the movies. I'm straight with
No,
it.
this is common people
Yeah,
like.
yeah, of course.
She not even porn. This is like a real big thing. Like average couples, they go with other people and they interview the chick. She said it's just an amazing feeling for my partner to see me at ecstasy with another person, and then I turn and make love to him, and it's the best thing.
Oh,
These people have to be put in chains. They're out of control. And these are these earmarks that you say, oh, they good earmarks. They don't hate niggas. Man, they out here doing all type of foul shit, man. Ain't no good earmarks. They swingers, they all some weirdo shit. Let's say it's a great relationship around. A man, another man popping your woman, and then you grabbing his balls and shit. The Lord is gonna burn this place to a pulp. This place has gotta go. And everybody has to be put in chains under Yahweh Shai. Be taught over. You gotta be taught how to live over, man. Women dress scampy. Men can't even concentrate because scripture tells you men don't think there's anything better than a woman's beauty. Or roughly paraphrasing. So a man sees a woman, that's what makes it scroll up and down. Social media all got that wrong. Because that's just how men were created. That's why women ain't supposed to be dressing the way they dress. A man is distracted, their purpose is all distracted. Men in ancient time, they could do more. They were so focused on vagina. They ain't had to look at breast and ass all got them things. Men in this world, you ain't supposed to be, women ain't supposed to be doing that shit. Because that's men's weakness.
I was at the gas station today. A woman pulled up. I ain't gonna front. She was bad. Bad. You know, but I go in, she go right in front of me. I say every man in the parking lot and in the store, and it's next to a mechanic shop. The mechanic's coming out like, and she saw it, so she just, her head puffed up. So I'm like, that me, I ain't even gonna say nothing. And then when we get back to the pump, she starts speaking to me. She's actually a nice girl. When I say these dudes, they just stopped what they was doing. One dude stopped pumping. I'm like, y'all gotta get on the ball, bro. She was tough money, don't get me wrong. But like, I'm just adding on to what you said. Dude, we have a job. We're supposed to be men. We're supposed to lead. Now that woman, she drove off feeling like she was the shit. She was real polite to me. She was talking to me. It's nice out.
Men just they've been weakened. And you go to these Muslim countries, you see the women all cover the fuck up.
Yeah.
Men you don't get aroused off that. When you see a woman, you just be like, okay, I wonder what she really like. Okay. But you don't get aroused off that. But you see in them yoga pants, breast,
Exactly.
boom, boom, boom,
Tight
boom,
yoga
boom,
pants.
you get aroused.
Yeah.
Because you see it on her gut, you see her camel toe. You're like, damn, shit. She ain't got him a big ass. If it's just a round, plump, shit.
Anything now.
Yeah, you just melt. Because that's men weakness. And he knows that, so that's why the society is so hypersexual.
Most women actually wear dresses.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. See a woman walk with a long dress on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And the beginning of the immortality for to come.
He let women do that though. He says women you can dress up for women. That's wickedness, man. The Lord told him to dress modest. So that's another crime this nigga to do. You gotta get judged with that. Tell a woman they can wear what the fuck they want to wear. And she'll tell you, hey, I put it in my body. Go to hell, it ain't. The Lord told you what to wear, bitch. And he put me in charge and relayed the message.
And there's a reason why the Lord did that for a reason.
Exactly.
Kidnapped.
And they about to find that out. They about to find that out the hard way. They about to find out why the Lord put these laws into their place. Because they don't have no cover with shit in their cloth. So when all hell breaks loose, all they gonna have is yoga pants and shit. They ain't got that.
That's right.
So they gotta come out in that shit. Even the jeans, even if they just put on jeans, they don't have modest apparel.
And the beginning of the immortality for to come.
In the beginning of the immortality, that's when our story begins. immortals story. We the real Eternals. They just dropped that movie, The Eternals. We the real Eternals.
Oh, it finally dropped.
Yeah, it came out in the beginning of November.
Wait.
We the real Eternals. We the real immortals, right? That's when the story begins. That's when we're gonna live, and we're gonna correct this earth as we supposed to. And it's gonna take, man. It's gonna take a long time to teach these nations how to act. We gotta, gods. They gonna tell them first day. They gonna stones and shit. Break it down. We ain't doing it the hard way. These motherfuckers got big statues of Hindu gods and Buddha and all this shit. They gotta take all that. They gotta break all that shit down, man. They gotta dig up all this concrete and all these nations. They gotta break all these buildings down. It's gonna be a lot of work. Canaan ain't gonna just beat him. It's gonna take 1,000 years to get everything set up perfect. That's why the scripture say we reign 1,000 years. Because we're gonna be setting things up for that first 1,000 years, getting everything broken down, getting these nations time, getting everything built back up, everything learned. Because they be brought out, their mind has been conformed to the world. So they have to be renewed. But they ain't gonna be renewed how we was renewed. They're gonna be renewed by that rod of correction. Don't you touch no goddamn rat. You know? Don't you touch no abominable food. Don't you commit adultery. You know? You don't worship no other gods. We're gonna beat them into correction. And they're gonna gradually learn as they continue to toil and work as the hundreds of years go by and they get their ass whipped. They're gonna continue. And after 1,000 years, once Esau is taken off the earth, nation's gonna be somewhat, in the righteous order. And they were gonna get on their lanes.
It says what? The wicked bear rule the people more by righteous authority.
Exactly.
I say, I think about it, right? The our should be ready. Esau tree.
You're gonna see that.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, that's a beautiful point. That is a beautiful point because it's one thing to watch the statue. You gonna see us as your power. When we float over your goddamn head and looking down, you gonna, oh no, this one right. So that's right. Because we're not gonna be mortal men.
Yeah.
So they gonna love working for us because they doing for their false god. They working toward the women in India. They'll cut their hair off, bald-headed, and give it to their gods. And really, they shipping it over to the nigga woman in these shows.
And remember when the girl gave her testimony of her dream, where we, the elect were sealed and all that, and we were in the kingdom, and we flew over. I'm saying we, Lord's willing, we went over to the land of Moab, and Moab was excited to see us. They had gifts for us. You don't remember?
Oh yeah.
This is a dream she had.
She's a big head.
Yeah. She was like that. Moab and.
She said they were ecstatic to see us there.
Yeah, they had gifts for us and all that, yo. And some people were in fear if they did something wrong. You know what I mean? If they didn't do nothing wrong, they was good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was a good point you just brought out. Because we their real gods. So they who don't want to work for that? You actually see your gods. I never really thought of it like that. You actually see your gods in front of you. Because they'll build temples to these false gods. They work and toil for these false gods. So they actually see, okay, yes, these is who we worship. They're gonna bow down. It's gonna be an easy thing. They're gonna love good. They're gonna love work. It's gonna be Eve who's gonna be the rebel. It's gonna be Eve who's gonna be the rebel. Because those first fruits know they fucked up. Because they gonna be in abundance. Oh shit. Scriptures tell you they gonna use the rocks to cover themselves. Here it is, we the Lord that come back and changed us to mortals and your ass half. Because you done fucking destroyed the earth and poisoned everything back. Made people take this whole potion and shit. MOB. Nigga, you know you fuck.
Because a lot of murders, man.
They gonna be sweating blood in them damn bumpers, man. And all that high level witchcraft power is gonna instantly just leave from you. You ain't gonna know shit. You ain't gonna predict this ass with it. Put that in your next one. You ain't gonna know your next ass one. Hey, the scripture says, seek to your charmers and your wizards in that day. You're gonna be able to predict what's coming. You're gonna be, the curses are gonna hit you hard, like they hit us. You ain't gonna have no mic in your hands. Your daughter gonna be sold over here. Your son gonna be sold over there. Your wife gonna be sold over there. We gonna break your damn families up like you did us, bitch.
Right.
That's righteous judgment, man. Go ahead,
Yeah,
bro.
we ain't gonna do no wicked shit though.
Yeah, we ain't gonna butt break.
Yeah,
That's
we
why
ain't
your
gonna
ass
do
gotta
that.
be destroyed, man. That's why you gonna be off the earth.
Yeah.
What kind of nation
We
bugs
ain't
you?
gonna have your son sleep with the mother. We ain't doing no wicked shit like that. You know?
Cut off bars and shit
Yeah.
and put it in a glass jar. That's what they'll do when they lynch. This was common. They would lynch Jake, and after the lynching, they would cut off pieces of the body and keep it in souvenirs. The Edomite bitch would take the pig. I want the pig. I want the pig. And all these Edomites, they'll do it today if they were able to get away with it. Look at all them old ass pictures. There was thousands of Edomites out there. Where they just
The
disappeared?
postcards.
Yeah.
I was just
You
thinking
got
that.
little kids out there smiling, cheesing and shit,
Yeah.
and a nigga fried, nigga
No
arms and legs gone.
Yeah. See?
No signs of remorse.
Nigga through, and they like,
Yeah.
that's the wicked,
You done
man.
went through hell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If that ain't the wicked, I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
You can't make this shit
But
up.
if I may add on,
Nigga go have a picnic after a lynching.
right. Well, that's what it meant. Pick a nigga. Picnic, man. Pick a nigga.
They got a basket with PB&J and milk. Nigga hanging in the middle of the sea.
Throwing baseballs at the child forehead. You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
imagine, cause imagine that like that. A nigga be hanging there all week.
Right.
Just,
Like an ornament.
yeah, just rotting.
Low hanging fruit. That's what they used to call us as well.
Cause they used to leave you up.
You know?
Which that's against the law too. They used to leave you up. It's up there. They carry business as usual.
They do that
Hey
now.
Billy, hey Tom. And the nigga just hanging from the mic. You Edomites are going to slavery. There's nothing you can say to get out of your ass with, man.
Right.
That's wicked. What you did is enough, more than enough. They just say you went overboard with your shit.
It's a lot. I was about to say, you made the statement that if they could get away with it right now, they would. And some of them are, but you can see it with the way they scowl at you. You know, certain like today, I was with people out in the world, and these girls getting too friendly with her. And you could just see the heat coming off of E to my people. And you could just see it in his eyes that he wanted to do something to him. You know, you could just see it.
Yeah.
You know, so if he could get away with it, he would have him upside down somewhere. You know?
Yeah. That's their spirit, man. They like to just be wicked, you know? Road rage demons. A lot of the road rage be Edomites in them fucking trucks.
Especially the front flag.
Nigga just a demon. That nigga's through. That nigga down bad.
They ain't even tax times.
What the hell, man? You
There ain't
can't,
nothing new though. I mean, that's good. It's the jigging the lowers of the lowers. You might come in.
ain't nothing wrong with a big one, but it's supposed to be proportional. Alright? That shit there ain't gonna be in the kingdom. Ain't gonna be no big Edomites in the kingdom. You ain't gonna be able to eat. You ain't gonna be able to eat as much as you eat here. You know? Straight up.
In the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off,
The temperance is at an end. You know?
righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that has gotten the victory.
How the fuck we come outside?
Just
See, shit like that. See, we the judges of our nation. We like, get your ass. Where's your husband? Get in that goddamn house.
Throw your shit in a ponytail?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You don't even have a scarf or wrap your shit up in a nice scarf like your sisters do.
But you know what's sad? A lot of them, I know back
This
home,
bitch put it up.
a lot of them, shit is done. They put it in a dupe,
Yeah,
you know,
it
the
has-
pins. It's done. I mean, they're weird then. I mean, we don't advise pay heat to
That
your
shit
shit.
is wild. Read them 2 verses again. Right?
Book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 7 and verse 44. Intemperance is at an end. Infidelity is cut off.
Yeah.
Righteousness is grown. And the truth is sprung up.
No more lies, no more deception, no more CNN, Fox News, no more BBC, and all this dumbass shit. BBC News, you know, this news and that news. Nigga, the truth is the truth, right? There ain't no narratives being painted throughout the earth. You gonna know what it is. Ain't gonna be no more lies throughout the earth. Now the other nations gonna be lying against each other. If you lie to us, you know what's gonna happen.
My Lord, I didn't do it, my Lord.
You know? You know you did it, we're gonna put you to death. It's gonna work like that. We're gonna judge you according to the law. Sins that are worthy of death, you're gonna die. Period. Go ahead.
Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that has gotten the victory.
Yeah, so nobody's gonna be able to save Esau. And nobody's gonna be able to oppress us. Right? Nobody's gonna be able to take us down. Alright, go ahead.
I answered then and said,
This society is brutal. We live in a time now where people, and I do it too, but people get other people to bring their food. Like, think about that. Bring me my food, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's just everything's just through here, man. We gotta get the fuck up out of here. You know?
I answered then and said, this is my first and last saying.
They ain't even in the street. Yeah. They got the right of way.
But look, they ain't even stepping on the road. They on the sidewalk. Good. Fuck them, man.
I answered then and said, this is my first and last saying, that it had been better not to have given the earth unto Adam, or else, when it was given him, to have restrained him from sinning.
So Ezra said, Lord, if we supposed to receive all this, it would have been better for you to not give it to Adam, or if you're going to give it to him, stop him from going off. Why the hell? That's what Ezra was saying. Ezra's like, whoa, we're going to be immortals. We're gonna have the earth in peace and righteousness, no lies. Why did Adam go off? Right? Go ahead.
Verse 47. For what profit is it for a man now, in his present time, to live in heaviness?
Yeah, so what profit is it? Ezra's like, we ain't living, we catching hands. What profit is this, Lord? You put us in and enjoy the earth, but we got to do this, we got to work every goddamn thing, we tired, we can barely get a good woman. This ain't living, Lord. What profit is this? Right?
And after death,
Ezra was keeping it real with the Lord. Go ahead.
and after death, to look for punishment.
Yeah, and then after death, we may get judged. You know? Go ahead.
Then come back for reincarnation.
Then come back. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. And deal with the same shit over. You know when you reincarnated, you gotta come back in this fucking hell. You know it ain't gonna be the king. So we living in a glorious time now where we know the next step is the kingdom. We ain't gotta worry about. So it's only up from here. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, if you do have to taste death, you gonna be up there for a couple seconds, man. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be up there for you gonna die. You gonna see, you gonna oh, and then before you know it, the Lord, you know, because it's different up there. Just it ain't the same.
Yeah, come.
Right?
Verse 48. Oh, thy Adam, what hast thou done?
I was just like, Adam, what have you done? You got us in this low state.
Yep.
We supposed to be gods in peace, and we catching hell. Adam, what have you done, Adam? That's why the Lord had to come back as the second Adam to, you know, amend what he did as the first Adam. Go ahead.
For though it was thou that sinned, thou art not fallen alone.
Yeah, he's like, Adam, you didn't fall by yourself, man. We all through because of
Yeah.
you. Look at us. We working and toiling for another man's enterprise. This America is not our vision. You niggas that want to tell you free, you didn't have the vision of building these banks and these colleges, which these colleges ain't nothing but whorehouses and secret societies and laboratories, right, for drugs and all type of diseases to push out. This place wasn't your vision, right? When you they give you a job application, you work. That ain't your vision that you're working for. You're just a worker. You don't even know what the fuck going on at the company. The Jakes that built the railroads, that wasn't a vision. That was Rockefeller's vision, you know? So he could transport his oil faster. You hear? You was working for another man, so don't give us that shit about you free and you liberated. What vision have you built in America that has power behind it? The most you got is a soul food corner store that can be shut down at any moment. That ain't shit, man. Nigga tell me you free. You free to do what? Play around in captivity? That's it. You ain't got no power structure. You have no monetary power. You have no military power. No nation respects you. Why would any nation respect you? You can't come to the table with shit. You can't even leave. Yeah. They send a nigga to the meeting. Hey, Russell, look, come here. You can't make no deals with Iran. You can't make no. We on this side, we don't have no power to make deals with these nations. They don't respect us. What we got? We can tap this, but now give us half your, you know. Come on, man. We don't own shit. Go ahead.
O thy Adam, what hast thou done? For though it was thou that have sinned, thou art falling, but we all that come after thee. For what profit is it unto us if there be promise?
Nigga put lights on his goddamn car, man. This place got to be destroyed, man.
Never alive.
Look at
These
this.
niggas got
How you gonna look tough with Christmas lights on
niggas
your
put
car?
lights on his fucking car.
He turned back
Crazy,
and
no,
looked
he
tough.
took time to do that shit. He got out the crib with, I'll put lights on my shit. This shit is crazy, man. But they eat them much, so they supposed to do this shit. When Jake do it, they just look fucking stupid. Go ahead, on.
For what profit is it unto us if there be promise us in the mortal time?
Yeah, what profit be unto us if we have a mortal time promised us? So Edris understood all this. Edris is here too. Yeah, brothers, I know y'all know Edris is in one of these camps. You know? So that's heavy. Edris is giving it to me like, oh, look, he's breaking it down for us. Go ahead.
Whereas we have done the work that brings death,
Yeah.
and that there is promised us an everlasting hope, whereas ourselves being most wicked are made vain, and that there be laid up for us dwellings of health and safety, whereas we have lived wickedly, and that the glory of the Most High.
So that's the other side of the coin, to understand that we you know, in this flesh we wicked too. All the sins we didn't goddamn did, we didn't went the fuck off. 'Cause all we was doing was chasing after our lust. The world, you didn't give a fuck about what the Lord wanted for you. You did what the hell you wanted to do. You know, and that's what these people do in the world. They have a dusty Bible somewhere in the corner of the cribs. You know? Yeah, I'm Christian. And then they just go do what the fuck they want to do.
Let me read John 3:16.
Nigga don't know nigga don't know nothing about the Bible, don't know nothing about the prophets, don't know nothing about the time period, don't know shit. Nigga just I got a Bible. Nigga don't know the translation of the Bible he got. He got a Bible. So with these niggas don't know shit. They don't want to adhere to the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. Let them destroy it. Because we already know these niggas don't know shit. And then when they get cut, they want to fight. They get emotional. You can't judge me. Then we bring out a spiritual man judge for all things. Then now they want to fight. Nigga, what's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Because they get cut. The scriptures tell you that when they get cut, they turn into demons. Because really, they want to be with you. They don't want to follow the ways of Yahweh Shemashah. They don't want to wait on the Lord. They want to make it now in America. But then once they see America's going to be through, it's going to be too late. Now they want to jump off ship. But we telling you the ship's sinking now. But you still, here it is, the side of the ship sinking, and you in line taking potion. They said we can stay on board if we take the potion, but the ship's sinking. We telling you to hop off this shit now. We got lifeboats out here. Bring your ass on. No, we staying on the ship. Right? Meanwhile, we floating out in the lifeboat. We drifting away. Stupid ass niggas. And then by the time they look back, they ass in the water. Through Titanic. Go ahead, Lord.
And that the glory of the Most High is kept to defend them.
That's another thing. They made that movie Titanic. Which that shit was, they made it seem like it was a good thing. It was nothing but a whole bunch of racist Edomites that left their nigger slaves at home and went on a goddamn joyride on the ship and fucking died. Good for them. They try to pink Jack up to be some noble guy. And then the nigga committed adultery in the movie. He stole a nigga woman and fucked on the ship. That whole movie is all. But they play that sad ass music. Oh, the Titanic. Fuck the Titanic. Maybe be more Titanics.
I think that somebody said that
Lord, something.
Edomite said that not even God can bring down this ship. You see what happened?
Lord brought that shit in.
By iceberg.
Niggas froze that night.
By iceberg.
Yeah, niggas froze that night. Through.
Lord, hey, Lord, bad man. Hey, Lord said, let this iceberg get this goddamn ship. This is what happened.
Verse 52. And that the glory of the Most High is kept to defend them which have led a weary life, whereas we have walked in the most wicked ways of all.
We ain't listening to this damn woman either. They know, it's through for women coming here saying that. A woman better not come here saying a goddamn word. Because the men don't know shit. You a barber here. You damn sure don't know shit. You just need to shut the hell up. Be quiet. Women better come here saying a goddamn word. You would get cursed out, man. Go ahead, man.
And that there should be showed a paradise whose fruit endureth forever, wherein is security and medicine, since we shall not enter into it. Verse 54. For we have walked in unpleasant places, and that the faces of them which have used abstinence shall shine above the stars, whereas our faces shall be blacker than darkness.
Yeah, so those that use abstinence, right? That's refraining from your lust in the world. You should shine as the stars. You were able to deny yourself, make your body a living sacrifice, wait for the kingdom to enjoy the pleasures of life, right? Deny yourself now and enjoy the pleasures of life full time. It ain't really, it's not hard. You know what I'm saying? Get your little routine going on throughout the week and make that your routine to keep you steady through this pilgrimage, man.
Now, I gotta do some shit to fulfill my lust.
You know? Just keep temperance. You have temperance. Just wait. It's really easy, man. When you think about it, it really ain't that hard. It's just you want to do some wicked shit. Go ahead,
For while we live and committed iniquity, we consider not that which should begin to suffer for it after death. Then answered he me and said,
yeah, because once we die, we realize, now you're in another captivity. Now you're in another captivity. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the Lord wrote the story. Go ahead.
Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle, which man that is born upon the earth shall fight, that if he be overcome, he shall suffer, as thou hast said.
This is the battle. The Lord is letting us know. This is what I here for man to do. And only the chosen ones will win. This is the condition of the battle. Overcome yourselves in this weak flesh. You will receive immortality. You want what I have? You gotta overcome this. Go ahead.
But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
See? So that the Lord just gave us our answer. When a nigga say,
Well, why would the Lord do this to us? Why would he put curses on us? Why would he have us all desolate? Why would he put the Edomite over us? Why would the Lord allow people to die over and over? Why would he do this shit?
read that verse again.
That if he overcome,
No, read the whole thing again. Verse 57.
Okay. Verse 57. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle,
This is why you was put on earth. Go ahead.
which man that is born upon the earth shall fight. That if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said.
Go ahead.
But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
And when you actually earn something, you cherish it more. Right? If somebody just give you something, you don't really cherish it. You'll throw it around, you might even lose it. But if you had to pay a steep price for it, you'll put that shit in a nice little case. You'll buy a case for this shit. And put it in there. You had to pay a steep price for it, or you had to fight to get it, or lost someone for it, you're going to cherish that thing. So the Lord is making us earn this kingdom. We're going to cherish it that much more. And we're going to realize the magnitude of greatness of the glory in the kingdom that much more. And the importance of it that much more. He didn't want no spoiled brat kids just be given something. He wanted us to earn it. You know? That was the condition of the battle. That's why he put us here. That's why he put us in this condition. So we can learn, so we can gain that inheritance, so we can be the sons of God. Know good from evil. Know the true balance. Know how to abound and know how to abase. You know? Know how to be low, know how to be high. Know how to be exalted. Right? Know how to be humble. You want us to learn it. Because then we're going to be gods in our own work. That's what changes us. That's heavy, man. What the Lord has given us is heavy. He's going to make us like him. That's what he gave Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai said we should be as him, for we should be like him, for we should see him as he is. That's what we receive, you know. We're going to be like Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Immortality, you know.
Right.
You know.
For this is the life whereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, choose thee life, that thou mayest live. Nevertheless,
and we feel, and even though we don't have shit in the corner right now, we feel fulfilled. Like this truth keeps you filled. Like if you do shit in the world, you don't feel to have sex with a chick, you can go out to a little event, you know what I'm saying? You do shit, you don't feel good. Alright, whatever. But you do some work, you put up a video, you study, you read, you come to camp, you know what I'm saying? You do some, give your ties, you do that shit make you feel good. That shit give you life. Because we doing it with the will of Yahweh Shai. You can feel that. You can feel that life manifesting within you. You feel the spirit that is happy within you. It's like the spirit is jumping for joy that you did something on the right hand. You can feel it within you. It's happy. Your spirit is like, yeah.
you actually did what you were supposed to do.
Exactly. When you don't do, when you go off, you can feel your spirit crying like, fuck. You know? Go ahead.
Nevertheless, they believed not him, nor yet the prophets after him, not nor me, which have spoken unto them, that there should be, Salakia, that there should not be such heaviness in their destruction, as shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation.
Yeah, the ones that do believe, they gonna have received joy. Because they gonna understand, well, this is the truth. This is the way to salvation. This is the way to life. All right? But the people that don't want to adhere to the words of Yahweh Shai, they will receive destruction. And that's finna happen, man. We feel like 2022 is gonna be the year where shit just goes off the rails. Because everything is at the brink of boiling the fuck over. All right? This nigga's agenda, he trying to fulfill it. He already got these mandates on the books,
Right.
shutting shit down already. You know?
Brothers losing their job.
You know, and even more brothers gonna lose it. Start in New York, December 27th. You know, so we here. Russia and all these nations, they ready for war. We here. So we don't have much longer. Go ahead.
I answered then and said, I know Yahweh, that the Most High is called merciful, in that he hath mercy upon them which are not yet come into the world, and upon those also that turn to his law.
So the law is very important. You can't keep it 100%, but he wants you to try out to the best of your ability, because that's his law. Why would he give us laws for us not to obey them and listen to them? Don't make sense.
Right?
He gonna take his time out, give Moses these laws on Mount Sinai, and then just for the future, he knows the future, but just for the future, for you to say they done away with it. What's the sense of that fucking law? He wouldn't have wrote them then. Why would he do away with something that you can't even keep perfect? Yeah. He wants you to strive for that perfection. That's the condition of the battle. That's how you overcome. You gotta fight.
Romans 3:31. To we then make void the law through faith, the Most High forbid, yea, we establish them. You know, so hey, at the end of the day, the Christians are saying, hey, the law's done away with. What the scriptures say opposite. We can't hold it 100% straight, but we gotta rehearse these righteous acts. You know what I mean? We gotta continue to try to be perfect. And then when we do go off what we're supposed to do, repent. You know?
It's like a father. A father gave you a task to do. You know you can't complete it, but he want to see if you can try to do it.
Right.
But if you just sit in your room and don't do the shit at all, you know, didn't I tell you clean out?
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to use the vacuum. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do that.
You better try. And if you don't, you will be punished, man. But the son that does should at least try. At least you try. You know? He might snickle and laugh at you, but at least he knows that you tried, though, you know? And he'll reward you for that. You go outside and play. You know?
Verse 64. In that he is patient and long suffereth those that have sinned as his creatures, and that he is bountiful.
Yeah, because people say the Most High is not merciful. Well, he is merciful, because look how many times we went off. He still gives us a chance, because he knows he created us. Man. He knows we're his children. So he allowed us to go off and off and off and off and off, and still give us a way to receive the immortality. So you can't say there's a greater love than that. Now, when you get fucked up, you do get fucked up. Your brains may get blown the fuck out. You may get in a car accident, fly out, you know?
That's judgment.
You may get tortured. You know how people get tortured and shit. Hey, when he judge you now. But when he blesses you, he blesses you too. The blessings are just as powerful as the judgments. You know? Balance, man. Go ahead. That's why we don't want no more curses. We want the blessings now. We want the blessings to drown us. The curses have we can't get up. We want the blessings to do that to us, man. We want that side of the covenant now. We done with the curse. We had enough. We realized we fucked up. You know? Go ahead. Because this last Babylon, whoo, this shit here, it don't get no worse than this. This made the other kingdoms look like child's play, man. Go ahead, Lord.
Verse 65. And that he is bountiful, for he is ready to give where it needeth. And that he is of great mercy, for he multiplieth more and more mercies to them that are present and that are past, and also to them which are to come.
Yeah, he always provides a way for us to come out and do the work, no matter what you go through during the week, no matter what you go through in your life. He always provides a way for you to do the work, which is the most important thing. Because that's how you rack up your money, man. That's how you get, your bank account filled. He always provides a way for you to work. You know? You may catch hell in your personal life, but you always get able to do this work. As long as you're able to still do this, hey, what else matters, man?
Right.
Because in the life to come, you're gonna reap what you have sown, man. These niggas that ain't reap shit, that ain't sown shit, you're gonna reap what you have sown. These niggas that ain't sown shit, guess what? They just gonna be born as newborn babies in the kingdom. They gotta inherit what they get from their fathers. You better pray one of your fathers is one of that. You're just gonna be a regular Israelite, which that's gonna be glory too. But compared to what the 144 gonna get, you gonna know the difference. You know? So you gonna reap what you have sown. And we're sowing righteous works. You know? And we fighting more and more every day to get better at sowing, you know? Go ahead.
For if he shall not multiply his mercies, the world will not continue with them that inherit therein. And he pardoneth, for if he did not so, of his goodness, that they which have committed iniquities might be erased of them. The 10,000th part of men should not remain living, and being judged, let me read that again. And being judged, if he should not forgive them that are cured with his word, and put out the multitude of contentions, there should be very few left, peradventure, in an innumerable multitude.
So we're going to be cured with his word, you know? And we have been cured. That's how we're going to receive his pardon. He going to pardon us, you know, because we decided to adhere to his ways and obey our Father. Hey, the Father lets you know my way is the best way, all right? I'm not finna goddamn debate with you if I know my way is the right way, the best way for you. I love you, I want you to be happy, and I know my way is the best way to do that. What the hell am I listening to you? Do what I say, or I'm a judge. Don't say I ain't about to debate. No, it shouldn't, you know? Now, I want you to read on verse 1 of chapter 8. And then you got second verse.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for a few.
There you go. So this ain't for, the kingdom of heaven ain't for everybody, man. The next age to come ain't for everybody. It ain't for the bad bitches, right? It ain't for the top dollar. It ain't for the thugs, like the gangsters. Them niggas are gonna be burnt in Babylon. All that black culture shit, which black culture was created by Esau anyway. This shit that you niggas hold dear to.
Black culture, black PET.
Esau gave you that shit. The rap you uphold, the type of rap you uphold, the culture you love in the ghetto, he gave you that thing. Y'all didn't come off the ships with that shit. Y'all didn't come off the ships with black culture. Y'all had a whole different heritage. He gave you that shit.
Black, you gotta hold on to black culture, black culture.
Black culture gonna die in a minute.
Let's get some black.
You know?
Yeah.
And they get you with the beats. They put the beats behind it. A nigga can say any guy, as long as the beat good, you'll rap the shit. That rap is bullshit. You got niggas. How old is these niggas at fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony? These niggas
50.
fighting on stage. Niggas old as shit. Rapping on stage.
Throwing water bottles at each other.
Like, man, at some point, this shit gotta stop. But that show you their mind is destroyed. They still think they the Bone Thugs.
Yeah.
This nigga be 80 years old with one. Look at Flavor Flav. Nigga still got one piece of brain left. This nigga still think he's fucking Flavor Flav. Nigga got great braids hanging out his head. It is starting to rain. We don't grab this shit. Look.
I got stuff in New York. Wait, still finish it.
No, that was it on there.
Okay. This is I'm starting from verse 12, you know, but of course the point is in 14 and down. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 14. It says, and the Lord have cast down, I'm starting from verse 14. And it says, the Lord have cast down the thrones of the proud prince and set up the meek in their stead. The Lord have plucked up the roots of
Who's
the
the
proud.
proud prince? The prince of this world. Edom, Esau. All right? Man that thinks he's some way, somehow, gonna trump the Lord.
Yeah.
As if the Lord gonna make a mistake.
You make that one mistake.
You know? Because if he is able to achieve his agenda, he gonna be the most high. If he's able to achieve this wicked ass agenda, he gonna be the most high. He gonna know everything. He gonna have everybody brain for his database. He gonna control motherfuckers with the MOB, make a nigga do some weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny, but it's real
Yeah, it's
shit.
real shit. You know, he want to control you, man. So he can't achieve his agenda.
You know, we on joke say one day you're gonna see somebody on the street and freeze. Huh?
Yeah,
You know, they just-
malfunction.
you know, shit stuck.
Yeah.
You know?
The scriptures say the Lord disappointed the devices of the crafters. At some point within him and trying to achieve it, it's gonna go haywire. And we already said in our mind, we ain't taking nothing. We ain't even take your test, nigga.
Yeah.
Your fucking your potion test, nigga. We ain't with none of it, nigga.
Nope.
We totally detached from your ass, bitch.
And if I may,
I'm using the Q-tip for my ear.
and if I may, that proves our faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because we know we're gonna be tried. Some brothers is already getting tried. But nah, we not doing this for play. Like I said when I'm back up in DC, this is not a fad. We really truly believe in this with our whole heart.
And we don't trust you, nigga. So we're not taking your shit.
Yeah, you done proved to us you the devil over and over and over and over again.
And more info was coming out about all the wicked medicine you done gave us. So why the fuck would we take this?
Right.
Nigga, we not taking this shit.
Right. The statistics of young so-called black men, kid babies versus so-called white babies catching help me out. What's the joint? That's what they bring. Autism is so high. You know what I mean? Even Robert De Niro had a big old special about that. You know he changed it. He went off like that's a damn shit. So Miss Eva's boys, the Tuskegee's experiments. We know in history what you did to gang. You know, but insanity is our people right now because they think that this time he's gonna get it right.
Yeah, we gonna take our chance.
Right.
We ain't even fuck this.
Right.
We ain't taking shit. So you might well just come on with your bullshit. Cause we ain't with it. We ain't with none of it. Alright? If you gonna lock shit down, lock it down, nigga. Alright? You gonna bring a false flag, bring it. You gonna demonize us, do it, nigga. You see you ain't hurting us by suspending us, nigga. We come right back talking about the same stuff. We just, we a little more.
Oh wow.
We let go.
That's a pop.
Yeah, somebody let off.
That's pop.
God. Verse 15.
Oh no, they ain't gonna pump it.
Oh no, pop.
Verse 15, it says, the Lord had plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place.
What's the roots? His strongholds. Right? It's being put, and we're seeing more and more info is coming out about this nigga. You know, like I was talking about in our live stream and sitting there, the forever chemicals, like shit just coming out. Earlier, this woman did a video about the whole. We got. Yeah, it was supposed to rain later.
Yeah, it's about
All
to
right,
pour down.
we can go ahead and wrap it up. We're gonna give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakakadash.
double orders to the other apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect.
Shalom.
Hey, walk the ball.
Walk the ball.
Kwame Yashar.
Kwame
Yashar.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, it was supposed to start till 9 though.
It's about 9.